Hi everyone, this is Adrienne from Fame Consulting. I am here with some more tips and tricks, right? So here we go. So today's topic is actually an article I found online that was helpful. It's by Fidelity. I'm not endorsed by Fidelity. I don't have any relationship with Fidelity. It's simply just something I Googled and I found. So if you're a small business owner and you have kids, you might be thinking about, well, how do I put money away for my children? How do I save for their college? What is available to me? There goes my phone again. So UGMA and UTMA, these are custodial accounts. So we may have heard of 529 plans. I did do a video on that topic, but UGMAs and UTMAs are also an option if you're looking to put money away for your kids and potentially, give gifts to your children. So what's cool about these accounts is that you can put in as much as you want, but you want to be mindful of the annual gift tax limitations. So that is something you're going to work out with your accountant. So you're going to work that out with your accountant to figure out what makes sense for your individual situation. These accounts, there's no limit as to how much you can put away for your children, but it's considered an irrevocable gift. So this money is for your child. You're putting it away for them. Once they get to a specified age, the account has to be transferred to them. So it's between 18 and 25, depends on your state, but you have to transfer the account to them, and at that point, they are free to do whatever they want with the funds. They can use it to pay for school, for living expenses, whatever the case may be. But there is no mandated, hey, you have to use this and you can only use it for this amount and da. No, that's more in a trust account where you would be able to kind of dictate how the trust is supposed to distribute the assets. So that does not apply here. Completely 100%. Once the account transfers to the student, it is theirs for them to use at their discretion. What's helpful about this article is that they also provide some alternatives. So a Roth IRA for kids, they talk about what that is and what to kind of think about for those accounts. A custodial 529 account, I mentioned that, yes. And then a Coverdell education savings account. So, they talk about the limitations for all of these different accounts, if that's applicable, what the funds can be used for. So I thought that this was a really helpful article to just kind of give you some more information on something you may not have heard about, an UGMA or an UTMA, as well as some helpful, short, brief information on, other types of custodial accounts that you can open for your children. Now, the most important part of this article for me was this section right here. So this is a list of considerations that you really want to think about. And the one that actually stood out for me the most, because I have two girls, I'm thinking about, hey, they're going to go to college one day, how do I start saving from now, right? Because college is just getting more and more expensive every year. You want to be mindful that with an UGMA and an UTMA, financial aid considers those accounts to be assets of the kids, and that can potentially be wonky or impact their financial aid. So that is just definitely a big caveat that you want to think about when you're going to put funds into these accounts. Also, the realized earnings are taxable. So that means the earnings that are generated in these accounts. So like you put money in, but then those funds are invested typically. So it's possible that it's earning interest and dividends each year. You want to look at the different limitations or thresholds to see how those earnings would be taxed and how they could potentially impact you or your child. So I like to have all the information so I can be informed before I make a decision. I will link this video below so you can read through the article. It's a fairly short article and pretty easy to read and decipher. But as always, if you have questions, please reach out. So I will be sharing this with you so that you can see if this is going to be a good option for you. Again, Always have to give my disclaimers, not endorsed by Fidelity, just found a simple article online that I thought was helpful. So hopefully this proves to be helpful for you. Reach out if you have questions. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. See you later.